Hey guys, I want you to stop giving a bleep. Yeah, stop giving an F. Stop giving, all your attention to other people and worrying what they think, okay? If this is you, if you're so worried about everybody else in your reality, this video is for you. But if you also want to get what you want from your reality and consciously manifest it, then this video is also for you. Before I dive into this video, my name's Megan. There is 1,000 ways, well, that's an over exaggeration, but there's many ways for us to work together. Check out the description in the link below for that. So you guys, we're gonna talk about this today. We're gonna talk about, we'll talk about the other day I went to go get my hair done, and I decided that I wanted to get layers, okay? Like you can kind of see them here. I'm really liking them. It's adding some extra value to my hair and stuff. So that, or like volume, not value, volume to my hair. But what we want to talk about today is the fact is I did not give an F what anybody else thought about that, okay? I had to really just do what I wanted to do. My hairdresser was kind of like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Like I kept going back and forth. And I was like, you know what? This is what I want to do. And I think this is really important and valuable because we all want to do what we want to do. All right. And I know this sounds like a paradox, or that might sound extremely obvious, but with working with people for so long, including like observing myself, you guys, I realized that I was still holding on to something. Okay. And what I was holding on to is something that sometimes I struggle with, is really giving an F about what other people think. So if you guys can relate, comment down below. Let's share this, okay? Let's not be ashamed of this. So as I'm making this video, please do not be ashamed if this is you, okay? Because like I said, this is something that I continuously kind of watch myself and with awareness about what I'm thinking about, what other people are thinking, and this comes from, a childhood thing, all right? As most things do, right? That childhood thing. And sometimes we're just not aware of it. So it becomes a subconscious belief. And that belief can like totally make us self-sabotage, put other people ahead of us, keep us in this perpetual cycle of people pleasing and not getting our needs met. Now, why is this so important to manifesting? Okay, you can apply this in any area of your life. Okay, now I have really learned a lot, okay, and more I keep learning as I peel the onion back and watch my own observations of my thought process, trying this out as I change my thought process and my blind spots, as well as, helping so many people, like thousands of people. Oh, by the way, you guys, I also have a membership group. If you guys want to check that out, definitely check that out. It's going to have like exclusive things for you guys, like behind the scenes, as well as, extra videos. And I'm also going to be hopping on there and doing a live about once a month. So you guys are going to be able to ask questions. And I'll answer them. All right. So anyway, back to this. So why is this so important? Okay. Well, what I was noticing is if everybody's me pushed out, right? Like if the world is a mirror, it's a reflection. Okay. So do you understand really what that means? Like, I know we say this, but are we living this on a daily basis? Okay. So let me kind of explain this. If I feel like everybody is going to behave a certain way, or I have to please everybody for them to like me, okay, or I have to put them ahead of me, or I have to like give an F about everything that they say, because I don't want to be hurt or to get the repercussions, that's going to continuously manifest out. All right. Because the world is a mirror and everybody's just wearing their part, they're playing their part, or that mask to show us back what we think, what our inner thoughts are about ourselves and how we think the world is created, our image, our identity, how we think people operate, the rules we put in place. Okay, this is, can be really deep here. And sometimes that can be really hidden when I say deep, but really hidden because it just seems so habitual. Like, all right, of course I want everybody to like me. Of course I want everybody to like me. And I'm not saying that you can't have that thought process. That's not what I mean. But if you're going on the thought of like, I'm scared to like go out and do this because I'm afraid to offend people, or if I'm afraid to stick up for myself with my SP, like in one of my last videos, you're gonna get that reflected back because everybody is you pushed out, okay? They're a mirror, okay? We can just say that that's their reflection. So they have no choice but to act on the assumption that you're projecting out onto them about yourself. All right, does that make sense, you guys? Like, comment below and see if this is making sense. This is why, again, I think I want to do a live just so everybody can, have a little bit more conversation. But yeah, so anyway, as we're going through this process, everybody, again, is going to reflect that back to you based on those core beliefs, because what we see in our reality is what our core beliefs are. Okay, so like, for instance, if you are giving an F about what everybody thinks because you hope, you don't want to dim your shine, let's say you don't want to outperform somebody because maybe when you were a child, you were outperforming your sibling and then you were given like an evil eye and you didn't understand that. So, or like maybe not an evil eye, but maybe you were like dismissed, or, hey, don't be so loud because your sister's sleeping type thing. All of a sudden this creates this like self-fulfilling prophecy that we're not important. All right, so then we start believing that. So we take those perceptions and those things start triggering us, and we keep doing it over and over again. So we maybe started with our caregivers to try to get that sort of love back from them. Okay, and then we continuously perpetuate this cycle because we believe that we have to earn love. We have to be people pleasers. We have to, God forbid, have our own needs. We really have to give an F about what everybody thinks, because if we don't, then we're going to be punished and we're going to be unloved and we're going to be judged. All right, so that's what I'm here for, is to see where your mind's going with that. And if this resonates with you, definitely let me know, please. Really let me know, because I just want to help everybody kind of uncover their blind spots. Because as I've said in so many videos, manifesting is easy, and you can make the intention. It's easy. I don't have any blocks. Things come easy and effortless for me. 100% you can do that. But if you're overriding that sometimes with this deeper core belief of I'm not important, and not saying just those words, but it's like a feeling, it's an identity, it's thinking that you're not, like I said, putting people ahead of you out of fear that you're going to be abandoned, that you're going to be left, that you're going to be judged. So therefore you start giving an F about what everybody else thinks, and you stop forgetting what you think, and you start stifling your own needs and your own thoughts and your own feelings, and then you don't think they're important, and then all of a sudden you think you're effing too much. Right? Or you're scared to share your feelings, or scared to be vulnerable, or maybe you go after unavailable people. All right, this can come out in so many different ways. The great news is it can be fixed. Okay, that's the great news, because what I teach is the power of awareness. I have another video where I don't think you should ever totally ignore your circumstances or your 3D, because sometimes you're stifling down your own needs and your wants and your trauma, and it's just stored inside, and then it continuously perpetuates out. So I'm a big believer, big proponent, getting to those root causes, those blind spots, what's driving your behavior. Because you guys, what our beliefs are going to drive our behaviors. Okay, they're going to drive our act. Well, actually what happens is those blind spots are our beliefs. Those blind spots are going to our beliefs. Okay, and then those beliefs are kind of causing our feelings, our thoughts, our perception on things. And then our actions come from that. So therefore, let's say you have a thought process that you need to dim your light, or you need to put someone ahead of you because your needs are important in a relationship. All right, if that's your belief because your overarching thought is, I have to do this or people will leave me, you're going to continuously do that. That's going to drive your thoughts. It's going to drive your perception. So therefore, let's say you, like in the last video, you stick up for yourself and you actually tell your partner how you're feeling at first, and it's scary. And then, you're met with the opposite possibly at first. Okay, it can be a practice, because your thoughts, your perception, if your partner comes back and doesn't give you your validation right away, you're going to be thrown back into, oh, F. Fuck it, my needs aren't important. See, I knew they weren't important. This is why I don't stand up for myself. This is why I don't stick up for myself, because that's your perception. But here's where we want to stop this, okay? So again, I hope this is making sense. So please let me know if it's making sense. So we want to stop that. So if that's your core belief, okay, your thoughts, your perceptions are going to be perceived that way. Okay, look, they're rejecting me again. Look, they're telling me my needs aren't important. Okay, number one, they're going to do that because they're the reflection of you, okay, of what your core beliefs. And secondly, how you change that and transcend that is start changing your beliefs, start affirming for you Okay, you know what? F it if they think this way. I know my own needs. I know I'm important. I know I'm valuable. I can do this. I'm not going to dim my effing shine for anybody. I am effing amazing. I am the best. Okay, you start saying these things. I'm not afraid to stand up for myself. I'm not afraid to be seen, whatever, what those core beliefs you have, those blind spots you have in the subconscious mind that's running your whole life, you're going to override those, all right? And when you first met possibly with a rejection from somebody, you can use that. Let's say, I'm not gonna say you're gonna always be rejected, but let's just say someone comes back and doesn't give you the response that you wanted right up front. Okay, you're going to use that again as feedback, but you also want to change yourself, because this is nobody to change but yourself. So, okay, because everybody's reflecting you. So therefore you're going to be like, F it, I don't care. You know what? I like my outfit. I like my layers. I like me. I don't think I'm that bad of a person. That's your issue, And then you can so you want to build up your strength and validation for your own needs, your wants, your likes. Now, this could be scary. You could actually feel like you're dying to the old man. I know I have. It's been scary to speak my mind when I haven't done it before. It's been scary to change certain things and core beliefs for myself, because they're so ingrained, right? They're so ingrained that I just, I'm afraid of the punishment or what's on the other side. But you guys, that's what you go through. You peel that layer off. You go to the next level. You change yourself by validating yourself. You go change that first. And then the mirror has no choice but to change that reflection, right? So as you change yourself and you become more strong and you value yourself and your beliefs, and, giving more an F about what you think more than somebody else's thinks, people are going to mirror that back. The next part, again, though, is you are going to have to change the assumptions about them. You are going to want to start, making intentions that they really like this about you. All right, there's going to be a twofold with this, because it's not always just enough to change everything you say just about yourself. You also have to change your perception on other people as you're doing this, as well as your perception on reality. So therefore, you can change, what, they like this. They love that I speak my mind. They're more attracted to me now that I've done this. And secondly, I guess thirdly, I don't know what number I'm on, you could also intend that your manifestation's easy to change these thoughts around. Now, I do want to say, if you do vacillate back and forth, that's totally okay. Like this also, like that part is also accepting yourself, okay? Accepting yourself fully for your flaws. Even if you're feeling negative, even if you're feeling sad or anxious, you also have to embrace that about yourself. Have compassion for yourself, because again, the world's going to be a mirror. So if you're saying, I don't give an F about my feelings don't matter, oh, why the fuck are you crying again, oh, why the fuck are you being anxious again, if you're saying that to yourself, guess what? Can you guess what? The world's going to reflect that back to you. It's going to reflect that back to you. Therefore, you need to start really giving an F about what you think. Okay, make that the most important thing. What do I think about myself in regards to this? Am I putting others' opinions above mine? All right, and comment below, like, where are you guys with this? Like, how is this? What do you guys think about? Is this resonating with you guys? Like, give me some feedback. Let's have some good conversations and interactions with this and help one another in this journey. Because, this might not everybody might have this block. I'm just saying a block that I've had, something that I've worked through, and also helping other people through the journey as well. So, also you might start thinking, you know what, I'm not like that nice person anymore. Maybe you start your identity is thinking, I'm this nice person. I'm this nice person. I gotta be nice for people to like me. So then you want to start like reframing your thoughts around that word, right? Because a word is dependent on the connotation, your perception you're putting behind it. In fact, one of my videos, one of my amazing subscribers left a really lovely comment, but she said something about, I don't know if it was she, but said something about the word beg, and said, the subscriber's connotation of the word beg was a negative connotation. It was her perception. Same thing about being like spoiled, possibly. It could be a negative connotation, your perception based on your upbringing. But we're like kind of like unveiling all that, and we're kind of like taking, this is what we're doing. We're taking what we think, seeing our judgments of it, and trying to release those judgments so we can manifest what we want in our reality. Okay, so again, as you're going through this, giving an F about what other people think usually means that you're pretty judgmental of yourself too. usually means that you're dismissing some parts of yourself and putting other people ahead of you and their feelings, or that your like day-to-day thoughts are going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Going to be, you're going to like just go through your day based on how someone else is making you feel. And I guess like, people call that possibly codependent. What it means is basically if someone's happy, then you're happy. If they give an F about you, you give an F about yourself. If they like your outfit, then you're gonna wear your outfit, okay? And we're just trying to change these sort of things around, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that either. You can have that. You can say my partner and I love everything in common. I'm gonna wear something for my partner because he loves it, but he's gonna love me when I wear sweatpants, okay? He's gonna love it when I'm like messy hair, all right? He's gonna love everything about me. But again, you have to give an F about what you think about yourself first. All right, you have to give an F about what you think about yourself more than anything. Now, I'm going to come up with some courses. I'm in the middle of doing a couple courses here, and I'll let you know when they're finished. One is going to be Manifesting Your SP. I'm going to be done with that pretty quickly. I'm also going to come up with Building Confidence, okay, as well as a workshop, building your confidence, because I think that's really important, becoming that version of yourself. Also a course on, stop the people pleasing, maybe attachment styles. I have so many different ideas I just want to help you guys with, because that's what I'm here for. I mean, my job, because I've suffered, you guys. I've suffered in things before. Like, I have had those shitty feelings and those shitty days, and I don't want anybody else to feel that way. And really, when I got to the core of it, it was just my perceptions. Okay, it was me doing this to myself. Okay, so once I started really understanding how everybody's me pushed out and everybody's a reflection, that started changing my self-fulfilling prophecy. So therefore, again, if I'm a people pleaser and I think people only like me if I can am nice to them, clearly when I stand up for myself, everybody's going to reject that, because my core belief is I have to be nice. My needs are important. People will reject them. It's going to be, and then once I say what I want to say, they're going to come back with some negative comment, right? And so therefore it's going to keep this circle going. So that's why it's really important to get to the awareness, see what you're thinking, and then start flipping those into different intentions, okay? Going to living from the end of something different, validating yourself, seeing yourself as someone worthy, changing the roles of being I can have a mutual relationship. I can have somebody treat me with respect. You know what? My needs are effing important. I give an F about my needs, and therefore I intend my partner gives an F about my needs. You know what? I give an F about my hair. I want to put layers in my hair, and I intend everybody likes the layers in my hair. I don't know. You can use this for anything, okay? Money, okay? You can use this in your career. Everybody loves my ideas. I give an F about my ideas. I think I'm amazing, and everybody else respects my ideas. Okay, whatever. Does this make sense, you guys? You can interchange it with anything. So let me know what you guys think. Please comment and share, your struggles with this, and if you've been able to overcome this or not, or what questions you have for me, so I can help create some more content to clear things up if I didn't. But anyway, if you don't want to comment on that, let's just at least comment is I give an F about myself. I give an F about myself, okay? All right, I give an F about myself. I give an F about myself more than anything else, okay? Because that's how we are consciously manifestors. We really do have to give an F about what we're thinking. Really, really do have to give an F about what our assumptions are, because it's a law of assumption, right? Our assumptions are creating our reality, what we assume to be true. Okay, and that's what I'm here for. Like I said, I'll help you guys find your blind spots, see what's alive inside of you that's manifesting things that you do or do not like, and help, transcend those, and help kind of heal some certain things that you might need to. And heal, I use that loosely. It's really just a perception of perceiving things differently as well. But yeah, if you guys want to work together, description's in the link below. Please share, and I've asked you guys to comment a couple of times, so hopefully you guys do. I really, really love reading your comments, and like I said, it helps build this community as well as gives me ideas for some content as well. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys have an amazing day. You are amazing. You deserve to have everything you want in your reality. You really do. Okay? All right. Bye, guys. Love you.